Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Chaile Time. Today I'm flying solo again. My name is Tempo. You all know me, by the way, obviously. Story time. I'm here to just get to share some of my experiences. So I'm currently in the middle of a certain case whereby 4 employees were dismissed for negligence at a certain facility. So in a hearing, they admitted to guilt. There was a video footage. They saw what happened, and then they were involved there. They admitted that everything that happened on that day, they were involved. It's their fault, and then they got dismissed clean. So in the midst of things, there was a union that was seeking for organizational rights in that organization. At the later stage, the union got their organizational rights. Now they are part of that movement, that organization. But the 4 employees, after being dismissed, they went to that union and asked for the union to represent them at the CCMA. Clean. The case went for conciliation. I attended. Only 3 employees attended. 1 was not there. The commissioner asked, is this person still a part of the case? No, the person withdrew. We went for arbitration. Before we can jump to arbitration, at conciliation, the representative, he was screaming, not giving the commissioner an opportunity to speak, saying that those people were dismissed wrongfully. They are not the ones to be blamed because they work without any supervision, blah, 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 blah. The commissioner realized that this is not going to be resolved. Issued a certificate. It went for arbitration. On the day of arbitration, only 1 employee was still left in the case. Then I asked the commissioner, are we going to continue now with this 1 person? Are we scratching out the 2 people? Because last time there was 3, now there's only 2. The representative jumped in, screaming. No, the other one, the children are sick. The other one is in KZN, but they're still fully part of this. Going back and forth, screaming again, telling the commissioner how wrongfully these people were dismissed. Going back and forth, the commissioner proposed that the case be postponed so that everyone can be available. Because I explained to the commissioner that, Commissioner, there's a part where some of these employees must testify. So if we continue with arbitration, who's going to testify? Who am I going to cross-question and say, is that you in that video footage? Are you the one wearing red in that footage? Are you the one wearing blue in that footage? So the commissioner agreed with me, and then postponement. But the commissioner now came with a proposal again and said, we must sit down, prepare for the arbitration so that we can narrow down the issues, so that we don't go there and spend the whole day talking about issues like procedure, and then are we agreeing on substance, almost on pre-up how it works. And the viewing of the footage. Remember now, the representative went there without seeing the footage. Now we went on to watch the footage. I think the footage takes like 2 hours. But before we could start the footage, watching the footage, I asked him, are those 2 people who were absent in the CCMA, are they still part of the case? And I said, no, 1 is withdrawing because it's still in KZN. She seems like she's no longer interested. There's only 2 left. Then I'm like, okay, it's fine. On the footage, then we're going to focus on only 2. So there's no need for us to sit there for 2 hours watching the same thing over and over again, whereby those people are not involved. And then luckily, it's nice because the one lady, it's only in the beginning of the footage where you can see her act of negligence. The other one, it's at the part of the footage where you can see her negligence. So there's no need for us to run through the middle. We can just start and stop it where this one end, and then start where this one begin and this one end. So that's how it went. But instead of watching the footage, because we were doing in a projector, in a big screen, in a boardroom, instead of watching the footage, I was watching Mr. Representative, fully focused on him because it's a very emotional video footage, that one. I'm watching the gentleman, he's writing, he's making notes, he pauses, and then you can see he sighs. He's holding his head. He's like, you can see it's frustrating him. Then we went through our pre-up minutes after watching the footage, and then because we don't agree on it, nothing. He's disputing everything. Yeah, I believe that the chairperson is a goalkeeper and a referee and a player at the same time. He's doing everything. And I'm like, okay, it's fine. We'll argue at arbitration. You don't have to agree with me. Then we went through this, but we're not agreeing. Then we agreed that we're going to be in contact. On Monday, I'm going to send him the Word document. He must add whatever he's adding, send it back. I read, I make changes. As soon as we agree, we sign, we send to the CCMA. The CCMA is going to give us a date. Guess what? I was not supposed to talk about this today. I was planning to talk about something else. 5 minutes before we shoot there, I get a 2-page SMS. Good day, my good sir. I was watching that video footage yesterday. Make me realize that because now, we are working on some new relationship with this organization. I was asking if you have an appetite to resolve this matter instead of taking it. It's not a laughing matter. It's a very sensitive matter, but I can't help myself. Now he's got the appetite to try and resolve. But when we went there for conciliation at the CCMA, he didn't want to hear anything from me. So the moral of the story today is, employees, please, before you ask for someone to go and represent you, some of you are paying expensive lawyers and everything. But now you will only tackle the issue today and then you go there tomorrow. You see, now you are not prepared. Tell the truth. If there's a video footage, ask him to contact the employer so that you can gain access to see the footage. Because now it seems like these ladies did not disclose the whole truth. Now this gentleman yesterday, or whenever we watched the footage, he realized that actually this lady, they were truly, truly negligent. Hence today, he sent me a message and he's got the appetite to resolve. I love that word, the appetite. He's got the appetite to try and resolve the matter. So the moral of the story today is that before you can escalate anything and then ask for someone to assist you, please be clean in what has really transpired. I know you are desperate for help. You are looking for your job back, but the company followed the right processes and then everything, and then there's evidence on everything. But I believe that those ladies did not tell the gentleman the whole truth. And also with him, surely they told her about the footage. Also with him, as a professional, he was supposed to, before the day of arbitration, he was supposed to maybe ask for a meeting to view the footage so that we are in the same page. Because the same thing happened with another company whereby this lady was arguing that her terms and conditions of employment was tampered with, and then he gave the assistant the keys of the store, whereby there was like 750,000 worth of stock without following the right procedure of handing over the keys. She was dismissed. But when she got this to the CCMA with the representative, she said she was dismissed because she was arguing about her terms and conditions of employment being tampered with without a consultation. The commissioner read the charges to her, and the commissioner said, but this is what you were dismissed for. Putting the company stock at risk, but you are complaining about something. You were supposed to not react that moment. You're supposed to wait for everything to settle down and then open a case. I think it's section 42 of the basic conditions of employment. But no, she didn't go that way. She decided to, I'm leaving this place, I'm going because these people, blah, 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 blah. So before you could go and consult, tell the truth, and the truth sometimes will save you. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Put your comments. Last week I promised my editor that we gonna reply to your messages. I promise we're gonna reply to your messages. interact with us and then we're going to reply. See you next time. Bye.